large muscle to restrict their prey. Guys, these pygmy goats originated in Western Africa. Why we call them the man's best friend. There you go.
That owl is river active during the sunrise or the sunset.
Bye. By the way, guys, before we forget,
And take a look how that's why conference known as the dance birds of the world. They can find the food in the northeast water just by hand. So during the breeding season, move up to 30 days. That because the predation, illegal hunting, habitat destruction, now focus with our cell. Mama, they have long as letter tail. Horizontal, right? So green is the male, Eclectus parrot, and the rat are planet home. As well as we supporting the zoo that actively involved in conservation.
With some of the most amazing creatures of the sea. Of course, our sea lion friends. And you can wave back to them and say, "Hi, sea lions!" So, as you can see, sea lions can rotate the back.
That's right. Very good. Now it's time for Victoria to join the... All right.
واحط اسمي محمد كده
presentation, there will be some important rules that we have to follow to make sure that everyone and our animals will have an amazing time.
وحابين نفكركم ما ترموش أي شيء في ساحة العرض، ما تحاولش التفاعل مع أي من الحيوانات، ده ممكن يضايقهم.
Most importantly, please do not throw anything into the presentation area. Our animals are professional, but they need their space. Please remain in your seat and do not interfere with our animals.
بالظبط. ودلوقتي عارف إنكم بتسألوا إيه نوع الحيوانات اللي ممكن نشوفها النهارده.
We're getting excited because we have a fantastic lineup. You'll be able to see our amazing reptiles, dogs, birds, goats, and so much more. It's a real display of animal wonder.
وعشان نوجهك لكل ده أقدم لكم فريقنا المحترف الموهوب. مستعدين؟
Are you ready for the presentation?
يلا بينا.
Now team, over to you.
Next on our list is our beautiful ball python. They are also called the royal pythons. And it's pretty easy to see where they get their names from because these snakes spend the majority of their day curled up into a ball. They can be found in West and Central of Africa. And good news, guys, they are non-venomous. They only kill their prey by strangulation, meaning they are using their body, which is basically one large muscle, to restrict their prey until it suffocates. Last but not the least is our African sport tortoise. They are also called the sulcata tortoise. They are the third largest species of tortoise in the world. They can grow up to 30 inches long and weigh over 100 pounds. These tortoises are herbivores. They primarily feed on grass, weeds, and other vegetation. There you go. All right. So before we proceed to our next presentation, kids, kindly sit down. The kids in front, kindly sit down before we go on to our next presentation. All right, kids, parents, may I ask for your help to tell your kids to sit down, please, so that we can continue our presentation. Young boy, kindly sit down. Hello? Like elephants, colorful parrots, lions, tigers, and bears. But we also have this great little farmyard filled with domesticated animals such as sheep, chickens, and the friendly goats in town. Here at the Emirates Park Zoo, we have a group of goats that needs their early dinner. And for this, I'll be needing some help from our 2 adult volunteers. This time adults, okay? Raise your hands up. Yes, madam? Okay, yes, sir? You don't want to, madam? Okay. You, madam? Sorry, I saw her raise her hands earlier, okay? Thank you. There you go. All right. Both of you, please follow me here. Thank you, Trainer Jeanette. You will take your position across this bridge. Over the edge. Just position over the left, and you, sir, over the right. Over here. Face that way. Now promise me, whatever happens, don't run and don't jump into the pool, okay? Okay. Now let us all welcome our pygmy goats, Stinky, Winky, and Dipsy. There you go! Look at that. They're very hungry today. Come on, help me out, feed them. You can feed the leaves and also the pellets. There you go. And guys, these pygmy goats originated in Western Africa. They are browsers. They prefer to eat leaves rather than grass. And also, during breeding season, the male pygmy goat extract a strong musky smell to attract female goats for reproduction. And these pygmy goats are the smallest species of goats here at the Emirates Park Zoo. All right, I think we're all done. Thank you so much for helping me out. You may now go back to your seat and enjoy the rest of our presentation. Thank you so much. Don't worry about it. Okay, for the next animal that we are going to meet, can you hear that sound? Do you have any idea what animal is making that sound? Any idea? No idea at all? No, it's not a snake. It's one of the largest rodents in the world aside from capybara. Now, still nothing? It has spikes all over their body. Porcupine, there you go. Let us all welcome our Indian crested porcupine named Spine. You can also take a look at the big screen. That's an Indian crested porcupine. And as you can see, they have spikes all over their body. Now you can take a look at your left side, everyone. Spine here is accompanied by Trainer Janet. There you go. And even though these animals have this very sharp quills, that's what we call quills, by the way, the spikes all over their body. They don't shoot their quills, and they are not aggressive animals, so don't you worry about it. They only use their quills to protect themselves from the predator. So during defense mode, this animal will open up those quills while backing down to make themselves look larger than the predator. Also, they have these 20 permanent teeth, which we call incisors or incisors. They use it to forage roots and shoots along the forests. And these animals are vital to our ecosystem because they help us to aerate the sun. How about a round of applause for Spine? Thank you so much, Spine and Trainer Jeanette. All right, let's move on to our next animal. But before we meet her, I would love to share a little sad story behind her. Many years ago, this animal was hit by a car. Yeah, so sad, right? And owners didn't know what to do with her, so they decided to give her to our veterinary center to nurse her back to health. Don't you worry, guys. she's doing fine right now. And she has learned a lot here at the Emirates Park Zoo. Are you ready to meet our next animal? Okay, you can take a look at that corner, because here comes Olivia, our very own poodle. And she's with trainer Hanan. And today, Olivia will show us some of her skills that she has learned here at the Emirates Park Zoo. There you go. All right, kids, kindly sit down again, please, before we proceed to our presentation. Kindly sit down, kids. All the kids in front, kindly sit down. Thank you so much. Go. Okay, now trainer Hanan and Olivia will show some of her skills. And also guys, did you know that dogs has been domesticated by humans 1,000 years ago? They are very loyal to their owner, up to the point that they're going to help their owner in case of danger. That's why we call them the man's best friend. There you go. Oh, that's a great skill, Olivia. There you go. How about a round of applause for Olivia and trainer Hanan. Okay. Kids, sit down, please. Sit down. Sit down, please. Thank you so much. Because I need 6 kids. Just raise your hands. Let's give chance to others, okay? Okay, you. You. Some kids. This kid over here. Just one, okay? Just one, no? Okay, there you go. Kid, let's give chance to others, okay? Let's give chance to others, okay? There you go. This one, this boy. Okay. I'm so sorry. There you go. Okay? Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. Both of you. There you go. Careful, kids. Okay, kids, line up. You can touch Olivia, okay? I'm so sorry, boy. We have to give chance to others. I'm so sorry. There you go. And also, guys, the name poodle came from a German word which means to splash. There you go. Because they are also called the water dogs. They love swimming and playing around waters. That's what poodles do every day. And also the poodle's coating is...
The orange eye, that owl is super active during the sunrise or the sunset. And the last one is nocturnal owl. That owl has a black, dark brown, or brown A. An owl, their eye cannot rotate because they don't have eyeballs, but they have eye tube shape that function like a telescope, can zoom in and zoom out. And their neck able to rotate up to 270 degrees. because owl, they have total neck bones, they have extra that totals 14 neck bone, 1-4. Feathers, owl have soft feathers, and if you can see from far, so on the tip of their feather is shaped like a comb. They have a fringed feather. So that helps the owl to break up the air when they are flying. So owl known as a silent hunter. Owl have asymmetrically ears. So the right ears is more higher than the left one. That's able them to locate where the source or where the sound is coming from. So everyone, that is from our desert eagle owl named Louis. I will hand over the presentation to Trainer Franz.
Thank you so much, Ayu, for educating us about the desert eagle owl. Okay, now adults. This time, adults. Yes, madam, you. Yes. Yes, sir. There you go. Have a photo with him, but please don't try to touch, okay? Don't try to touch, and don't stand too close. Don't stand too close, madam, okay? Who's going first? Ladies first. Over here, madam. Just stand over here. Don't try to touch, no touch. You can strike any pose that you want. Look at your camera. There you go, look at the camera. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, madam. You can step back for a while, madam. Over here. Now it's your turn, sir. There you go. You can strike any pose that you want, sir. All right, there you go. That's your new Facebook profile from now on, right? And how about a round of applause for our 2 volunteers? Thank you so much. You may now go back to your seat and enjoy the rest of our presentation. Thank you. Well, we all hope that you had a great time here at our Animal Wonders presentation. And just take note that your feedback really matters to us. All you have to do is to rate your experience by visiting the TripAdvisor at Google or leaving some comments and suggestions to one of our social media platforms, which is Facebook or Instagram. We hope to see you again here at the Emirates Park Zoo and Resort, where the memories are made. Thank you guys, and goodbye! By the way, guys, before we forget, we will be having a birds presentation at 4:45 p.m. and also sea lion presentation at 5:30 p.m. So kindly don't miss out, okay? It happens all here at the park yet.
Hello everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to Emirates Park Zoo. This afternoon you are going to learn a little. You are going to honor journey to visit the bird from all over the world. Hold on to your seat and let's get started. Africa is the second largest continent in the world. It also has one of the longest rivers, 54 countries, and of course amazing bird life. The first bird you are going to meet is from Uganda's national bird, the crown crane. It different species of crane found throughout Asia and Africa. And only that species coming on the stage right now can sleep on the treetop. However, when they want to lay the egg or build their nest, they will do it all on the ground. And take a look how that elegant bird walks. So they have a long feet. In the wild, they will leave their feet up and close their toes that to prevent them getting stuck in the long rest out in the wild. A pop quick quiz for all of you. After seeing Philip, our male crown crane, so how much do you think Philip body weight? How much? Can you guess? 10 kg, 10 kg, 2 kg. You will be surprised. Philip body weight average 3.8 kilograms. Which allow wings them to fly. However, their dead feather make them look heavier than they are. So again, I need to, you have to cooperate with me. For the kids, all of the kids that in front of me right now, parents, can you help me to ask your kids to remain seated? Okay? So we will not destroy our animals, our birds, and also not covering the guests behind you so everybody can enjoy the presentation. Thank you very much for the cooperation. And crown crane, they got their name from, so that's why crown crane known as the dance birds of the world. And crown crane is one of the birds that living in the savannas. Now let's meet another bird from African region, but these birds are living in the wetland. So please welcome our African spoonbill. Look at that, everybody. So African spoonbill, they got their name from the spoon-like bill. Now you can see what are they doing behind me. So in the wild, those birds can see throughout the shallow of the wetlands, searching for tiny crustaceans, fish, or small insects at their food. And they have extremely sensitive beaks. They can find the food in the murkiest water just by touch. Africa is not only filled with the savannas or wetlands, also filled with a dense rainforest. The African gray. African gray is common as a pet in the rainforest where that birds come from. They will live their life high in the canopy and live in the large group, but they only have one partner that they raise their young with. And now let's meet our pair African gray parrots, Toto and Frida. Toto is a male African gray parrot and Frida is our female African gray parrot. So everyone, please watch very carefully because both of them will demonstrate a nature behavior. I have 6 strawberries. I will give to Toto 3 strawberries and the other 3 for Frida. So this is Frida and with trainer Ryan is Toto. So everyone, I know you are ready also, Frida and Toto. I think you are ready. Let's go. Shout out. Look at that. So what they are doing right now is relating to their nature behavior. So during the breeding season, most of tropical birds, they will look for the hollow tree trunk or the tree cavity like the one on the table. So first, both of them, the pair, they will find a material to build their nest. Good job, Frida. To build their nest. And when the nest ready, it's time for the female. Stay inside the nest to lay their egg up to 30 days. While the female keep the eggs warm. So it's time for the male one. Of course, it helps out the female to find the food for the female. Okay. And when the egg hatches, everyone, it's time also for the female. Will go out to find the food for their chick or their baby. So that is nature behavior that African grey do during the breeding season. That's a great demonstration from our African grey parrot. Wow. Thank you very much for Toto and Rita. You want to stay here, Toto? Okay. So just move on. So that is from African region, everybody. I know you want to see more, but let's visit a different region. Now we will visit South American region. So, question. Do you have any idea what that is? Quick. So you are going to meet one of our macaw. And this macaw is the third largest species of macaw in the world. So please welcome Nari, our blue and gold macaw. Of macaw in the world. Let me go over here so you also can see close the beautiful of the blue and gold macaw. Look at this one. And this bird is a long living bird. Can live up to 7 years in captivity. But yes, of course, this bird can live less. That because the predation, illegal hunting, habitat destruction, also pollution. So now kids, Nari has 2 distinct colors. Can you tell me what are those colors? Yes. Does the name blue and gold or blue and yellow macaw? If not, consumption can help to bind toxic from plants, upripe the fruit, and eliminate from the bird system. We have a great time with Nari here. Now focus with Nari's tail. Macaw, they have long and slender tail that they're using to steering when they're flying between the trees. Their tail can move left to right depending on the direction they are about to go. And when they want to stop or slow down, they will spread the tail and push it forward. Parrots come in the beautiful color and sizes. For example, like Nari, but some of them are incredible noisy. Now we are going to meet a tiny little parrot, and I need a help. Let me pick from here. Do you want to come on the stage? Okay, don't worry. We go from here. And you can stand over here. Let's move forward a little bit. There you go. And hold this plate. I will show you first, like this. So when the birds come to the plate, please don't do this or do this. Just keep it like this, your hands strong and steady. Thank you very much. Okay, now it's time for me to put some treats because they will land here. One more. There you go. So keep it high a little bit. Now, let's fall down, okay? Our beautiful Sankonyor. Wow, good job. So everyone, here is the group of Sankonyor. As you can see, they have yellow feathers. That's where this beautiful bird got their name, because their yellow feather is close by the color of the sun. As you can see, they are these tiny little parrots. And this spider big size, They are incredible noisy, so the parrots use their loud vocalization to communicate with each other over a long distance. Thank you very much. You did a great job, boy. Yes, thank you. South America is not only home for the beautiful parrots, it's also home for the other family of the bird. And now, again, I need to remind everybody for the safety guidelines, please, the kids, you have to remain seated because I don't need to volunteer right now, because we are going to meet a raptor family, which is the birds of prey. If you're ready with your camera, let's focus on that window. Here's come our Harris Hawk, named Zeus. Harris Hawk, known as the wolf of the sky. This bird hunting with the group or their pack. When they're about to hunting, Harris Hawk will form a staff, and from that staff they will make a formation with the group. The formation is like an A letter, triangle, or pyramid. From that staff, these birds of prey can see wider and broader distance that they look out. They also will use the scare technique. They can scream until the prey give up their exact location. When they spot the prey, they will swoop down and then catch the prey with incredible precision. Harris Hawk can catch their prey in the mid-air. Beside the aerial skill, they also known as the expert ambush hunter. They can catch the animal, such as a rabbit. Here is our male, Harris Hawk. The female is 2/3 larger or bigger than the male. And in the wild, the female will protect the egg, also their chick, from the predators. Birds of prey are the bird that hunting the other birds or the other animals, which means they are meat eaters. They will use the power of their feet instead of their beak to catch their prey because they have a sharp talon. Everyone, that's a great flight demonstration from our Harris Hawk Zoo. Alright, that's very intense. Let's come down and let's meet a beautiful parrot from the last region, that is Australasia. So the first bird you're going to meet is an Eclectus parrot. Look at that. It's coming on the stage. His name is Kiwi. Like a fruit. Look at the feather. It's a green feather like a kiwi. So you will notice right away how to differentiate the gender of green and there's a rat. So green is a male Eclectus parrot and the rat feather is a female Eclectus parrot. Pretty easy, right? And this bird from Australia region can be found in the islands such as Papua New Guinea or Indonesia. Thank you very much, Kiwi and Shredder Janet. The next bird is come along with the Eclectus parrot. The difference, this bird has a feather on the top of their head that can raise and has a white feather. Can you guess? Yes, what is that? Let's find out together. Everyone, let me... Thank you very much, Kelly. Kelly is a umbrella cockatoo. Yes, this is an umbrella cockatoo or white cockatoo. Like what I said, this bird has a feather on the top of the head. Look at that, it's raised. That's called a crest. That resemble as an umbrella. That's where the umbrella cockatoo got their name. It's pretty easy to differentiate between the male and the female umbrella cockatoo. Look at their eye. Male has a black eye and the female has a red eye. And has many signs when the umbrella cockatoo raise the crest. So they raise the crest when they are happy, excited, or for their self-defense when the other bird try to close down, so they can frighten the other bird by raise the threat. Also, they use that to communicate with the same species, which is the umbrella cockatoo. Alright, with 10,000 species of bird found all over the world, we have to ensure we take care of our environment. Intricate our ecosystem that many animals inhabit. We can start to helping out recycling our waste, teaching our peers about the nature and the animals that call our planet home. As well as we supporting the zoo that actively involved in conservation projects just like Emirates Park Zoo. Everybody, thank you very much for joining the bird presentation this afternoon. We do hope everybody enjoy. Your feedback is really made up for us, so you can drop your comment, review by visiting the Trip Advisor or the social media, our official Facebook and Instagram. If you want to meet up close and personal with our Macau, which is Nari, the Blue and Gold Macau, you can approach our friendly photographer and he will assist your photo session. We are looking forward to welcoming back soon everybody here at the Emirates Park Zoo, where the memories are made. Thank you and goodbye!
Welcome everyone to the headquarters of the Sea Lions River Patrol. We are the proud to bring the beautiful. Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Emirates Park Zoo and Resort. And this afternoon, you are going to learn a little while having fun with some of the most amazing creatures of the sea. Of course, our sea lion friends. So by the way, my name is Ryan and let me introduce to you my partners one at a time. So here with me is the biggest sea lion we have here at Emirates Park Zoo and Resort, and his name is Arthur. And joining us here on stage on my left side, that is trainer Jeanette, together with her partner named Claudio. And on my right side, this is trainer Ayo, together with her partner named Bia. And all of these sea lions are very, very friendly, and they would like to welcome you all with a friendly wave hello, just like this. And you can wave back to them and say, hi, sea lions! And for sure, our sea lion friends are very happy to hear that. Is that right, Arthur? You happy? Huh? You sure? So if you're happy, show them your sweet smile. See, I told you, he's very happy to meet you all. Now here at Emirates Park Zoo, we are too much concerned about the environment. And even our sea lions here want to do their part to help and protect the ocean, which of course is their natural home, but sometimes a little bit dangerous for them. Did you know that fishing lines and pieces of net like this can kill tens of thousands of marine animals like our sea lions every year? This could get wrapped around their neck and flippers, just like this, and can cause a great damage, just like a broken flipper. That looks very painful, right? And also when they get entangled, they can easily get checked, drowned, and then they will die. That's sad, but don't worry, because our sea lion friends here are only active. And that is the reason why we formed the Sea Lion Fur Patrol. And to become a member of the Sea Lion Fur Patrol, our sea lions here must be strong and physically fit. And that's not a problem for them, because they are not a true seals. For sure by now you're wondering, what is the difference between a seal and a sea lion? Is that right? You want to know, right? Of course. So let me explain to you. First, First difference is all sea lions have external ear or ear flaps located on both sides of their head. Seals, on the other hand, they only have a tiny hole, which you need to get closer to them to actually see or feel their ear. The second difference, sea lions have these big and powerful front flippers, and they're using these flippers to swim through the water, just like birds uses their wings to fly through the air. Seals only have of this size, and it's not that powerful. And to show you how powerful their front flippers are, Bia, Arto, and Claudio, whenever you're ready, take it away! You see? And this is what we call strength. Great job there, guys. And the last and final difference is their hind flippers or their back flippers. So guys, let's go down here on the deck and let's show our guests how sea lions move the back flipper. Come on, show them. So, as you can see, sea lions can rotate the back flipper, making them moving on land easily, just like this. So take note, only sea lions can walk on land like this. Seals, they cannot. But seals are great in the water. But here in Emirates Park Zoo, we don't have a seal, but these three sea lions here can actually show you an imitation of a seal. Now tell me, would you like to see it? Are you sure? Okay guys, you heard them? Let's show them a seal. It looks funny, right? But it's even more funnier if you see them, how they crawl. Now, see what I mean? They're a little bit funny on land. And I think our sea lions here deserves a nice round of applause for that great imitation, right? So please, everybody, put your hands together for Arto, Bia, and Claudio. Great job there. So now it's about time for Arto to take a short break, but he will be right back later part of the presentation. So in the meantime, let me hand over the stage to Trainer Ayo. So Trainer Ayo, whenever you're ready, yala, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Trainer Ryan and Arto, for doing the first part of presentation. Now it's time for me and Trainer Janet. We'll explain to everybody how we train our animal here at Emirates Park Zoo. So we are here using a process called positive reinforcement training system or the food reward system. Take note, we do not punish, force, even hurt the animal to cooperative work with us. We build our relationship with the animal based on trust. So we are not only give a feast here, so we also give a rub down. And then to train these animals, we are using three basic tools. The first one is a target pole. And then we have clicker, this one, and whistle. Now you're wondering how this tool can help us to train them. Now we will give you an overview. With how we are the trainer, train Victoria and Bia, we have here called a turn. So ready? Let's go! Turn! So this tool, the target pole, is help us to direct the animal. And we're not done yet because when the animal already understand about the concept of the behavior, that time we will eliminate the target pole and we will switch to the hand signal. Victoria, we are ready? Let's go. Turn! And that becomes a behavior. And as you can see, we tell the animal that they did right or correct by clicking the clicker or we blowing the whistle. Now Bia would like to demonstrate another behavior that not require the target pole but require the self-control. And sorry, and Claudio will go back. So I will ask Bia to come on the deck and she will lay down like this. And well done, I will place 3 juicy fish right in front of her face. Like this. But Bia cannot eat unless she hears the clap on my hand one at a time. Good job.
Not as much.
Nice. Now let's give some test for everybody. Yes, I know. Yeah, you can do it. Let's go. Clap your hands. Wow, look at that. Bia has self-control today. Good job, Bia. All right, excellent job, Bia. And of course, trainer Ayo. And now it's time for you to meet Bia's family. Everybody, that's right. Very good. Now it's time for Victoria to join Bia into the pool so that they can show to you some of the natural behaviors that sea lions do out in the wild. Now watch very carefully as these two young ladies use their front flippers to actually glide themselves through the water. Now sea lions, they can swim to a speed of 19 kilometers per hour, but they can also swim as fast as 40 kilometers per hour. So on your mark, get set, go. All right, way to go, you two. Very nice. And then another behavior that they would like to show is a behavior they use to help them see over long distances in the ocean. So what they do is they jump out of the water like this. And this, they are quick, agile, graceful, and playful. Now, it's time to put it all together. Sit back, relax, watch very carefully. Focus your eyes and your cameras over at Victoria as she demonstrates a high energy behavior. Ready? Go! Wow! Oh, that was amazing, isn't it? Would you like to see that again? Well, then we've got it for you. Let's see if she can do it a couple more times. One here and over there. Go! Very good! Very good! And how about a big round of applause for Victoria? That was really amazing. Well, we do hope that you've enjoyed meeting our sea lion friends today and that you've come to appreciate and understand what beautiful and amazing they are. But so are their cousins in the wild. And it's sad to think that as we sit here, hundreds of thousands of marine animals, they die every year. They die due to the waste we humans sometimes carelessly leave behind. This is sad, it's senseless, but it is true. And the reason why our sea lion friends are here is to become ambassadors and representatives of their species in the wild. And of course, for us to be reminded that we should respect and protect our fragile ocean before all the living creatures in it are lost to us forever. Now we can all make a difference. We can actually help them by practicing a simple waste management back home using 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. So, with that being said, is everybody ready to help save nature and our sea lions? Wow! Did you hear that, R2? Loud and clear. And how does it make you feel? Look, it puts a big smile on his face. And I bet you all our sea lions are very happy to hear that as well. So, I think it's about time to celebrate with some dancing. So, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Okay, everybody, eyes on Arto and Victoria. Okay, once again, please put your hands together for Arto, Bia, and Victoria. Great job there, guys. So, on behalf of Arto, Bia, Victoria, Claudia, and the rest of the Sea Lions here at Emirates Park Swim Resort, we would like to say thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we do hope that you enjoyed our presentation. But before you all go, please join us to ask our Sea Lions to do a salute. Can you do that for us? On the count of 3, let's all do a salute with them. Are you ready? In 1, 2, and 3, salute! Salute to the Sea Lions and the rest of the animals here at Emirates Park Zoo and Resort. And please, remain seated and be quiet because Arto here would like to say something. He would like to talk, okay? Arto, start talking. Wow, very well said, Arto. So let me just say what Arto just said. He said that he is expecting everybody to start to act and protect our beloved nature. And please do your part to help in saving the world. Because remember, this is the only home we have. Is that right? That's right. And also, if you enjoyed our presentation this afternoon, please help us to improve more. It's very simple. All you have to do is to visit TripAdvisor, Google, or our social media page like Facebook and Instagram, and you can your review, your feedback, your comments, and suggestions. Okay? And for the last time, the biggest sea lion we have here at Emirates Park Zoo and Resort, none other than our big boy Arto. And for those of you who would like to meet Arto up close and personal, this is your chance because right after this presentation, we are going to have a sea lion photo encounter. So if you are interested, all you have to do is to talk to our friendly photographer and he'll be more than willing to sign you up for that program. So once again, thank you so much for spending your day here at Emirates Park Zoo and Resort where the memories are made. Thank you and goodbye!
عمرها ما هتفشل تبهرك، كانوا مذهلين النهارده وعندهم طاقه رهيبه.
Totally. I don't know about you guys, but I could watch them all day. Huge shout out our amazing team, and of course our Sea Lions that always put on a great presentation.
وقت ما تخرج ما تنساش تقييمنا على جوجل وتريبادفايزر.
Don't forget to follow us on our social media to keep up with all the fun and the good memories. Thank you very much for coming. And see you next time.
Yeah.